If you don't know me, then your bosses do. Never mind, y'all, I really talk to fruit. On that clown shit, I can't talk to you. Picture a boss making some bosses move. Never won, nigga, but we offering you. Low and child, nigga, that 39th shit. Rails, baby, that 39th stick. The king got his shit, shoot your crown. This came from the wheels. Got a spot on the app. With the longest can't shoot them guys, but I know them guys. City turned to clap you for a penny. Came from the low end and cop to other city. Shit get high here. Better wear your Glock here. We don't just grocery youngers, they op shop here. Enjoy your body until they see your soul. Put you in the wood and then they let you burn. Shit get stupid. Shot stop loud talk for sure you get muted. Gas up the place smoke for sure you get suited. Loud talk. I've been playing with that grass like a grandma. Bitch, I'm 39 to the jumper bitch. Tell them let the weapon spit. 40 with a drum jack kicking like some Tekken shit. Ain't from the 9 from 39. Home and PT, big shorty, right? Landscaping. When I get it going, chasing them, got a plan. Leaves on them trees when they fall, I'm a hand raider. Bag them, seal them and get them gone. Jumped in this shit with stunts to see a zone. Ass bees here. Wood big as hell like I'm smoking out a tree here. Playing with the branches like a monkey in a tree here. A G here, landscaper. I'm playing the wild for that damn paper. You know, I am 39. PFA shit. I ain't here to step on niggas' toes, but you see me? Yeah. Genius is genius. I'm one of them niggas. And if you don't know that, you should ask your boss. Tell them talk about that hood team shit. They ain't really gotta do it though. You know this PFA shit now, don't you? PFA shit!
Now plug that and bring that down a little bit. Hey, what's good, everybody? Boy, get this D. D Smith in the house, man. Shoptalk 7, baby. We up top, but we get down, man. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you guys for hanging out with us for a little bit, man. You know, taking some time out your busy day. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Shout out to the crew, man. Shout out to the mighty Media Modics. The guy PGRG, Pod God Radio Jesus in the house, man. Shout out to the boy, man. Salute, man. Get well. We love you, dude. We miss you. Shout out to the boy Chill told me to post this. Shout out to the boy, man. Chill told me to post this, man. I was chopping it up with him yesterday, man. He'll be back soon, man. But take your time, man. You guys, man, my heart go out to y'all. Y'all with me. I'm with y'all. You know, y'all my brothers, man, and love y'all. So y'all stay up, man. Y'all stay up. All right. So, man, shout out to the chat, whether you're tuning in on YouTube, whether you're tuning in on Facebook or StreamYard, or now the Roku app. Right. You can catch us now on the Roku app, man. Shoptalk 7, My Radio Chicago, Support District Radio Network. Y'all can find us, man. Ain't no excuses. I told y'all before, I ain't sending out no more links. Y'all ain't got no more links to give out. That's it. All right. Y'all know where to catch us. So go ahead and use the Roku app, use YouTube or wherever you can find us, man. Ain't no excuse. All right. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. First things first, let's go ahead and get to our resident SBO segment, man. Brought to you by Shoptalk 7. Yeah, I know we like to bring y'all the SBOs, man, and our small business owners that are rocking with us. We really appreciate them. We love them. And, you know, they're a vital part of the team. You know, they're a vital part of the team. And we want to show them some support and make sure, you know what I'm saying, we get them out there. All right, so shout out to our girl, Miss Rose Bryant from Rose Design Services. That's R-O''S Design Services, because without that apostrophe, it ain't Rose. It's Ross. Normally I'd say rise, but you know, Monica said you kind of aggressive with that rise. You know, you just say Ross. It's different phonetically. So I'm taking his advice on that. So it's Ross. You know, but you don't want to go to Ross or Ross. you want to go to Rose. So make sure you hit up Rose Design Services, man. 773-322-3076. Again, that number is 773-322-3076. Make sure you hit her up across Facebook, IG, and Gmail at Rose Design Services, okay? And also a shout out to our girl, Miss Nicole the Ingram of Miss Tiffany's Closet. That's www.tiffanyklozet.com, where fashion is queen. Okay, and y'all already know there's only one way to get to Tiffany Asia. In case y'all ain't really recognized, Tiffany Asia is our nickname for Tiffany's Closet. But there's only one way to get there. And you gotta speak Tiffany's. And for y'all that know, Tiffany's is a very dangerous language. You should only speak it at Tiffany's Closet. So make sure you go to Tiffany's Closet, not Lane Bryant, not Rainbow, not whatever these other little these bootleg outlets are. Whatever that is, leave that alone. Come to tiffany'scloset.com. Speak that Tiffany's, all right? Once again, that's www.tiffanyklozet.com. All right, well, fashion is queen. All right, shout out to Nicole the Ingram. Should be coming back through next week, I think. So, yeah, man, looking forward to having her back, man. Speaking of Nicole the Ingram, hey, Miss Nicole the Ingram. Hello. Shout out to you. Thank you for your support, man. Thank you for your support. And last but not least, our girl, Miss Nikki Spiller of Nikki Sleek Designs, man. Make sure y'all check out Nikki, man. Nikki does our promos, man. Nikki's kicking ass. She is taking names. And we cooking up some stuff, man. She's definitely very, very talented. And y'all see it, man. Y'all check it out, man. She's doing her thing, man. So if you too want Nikki to spill her drip all over your brand, just wherever. All over your brand. All over. Just all over. Just soak it up. Hit her up. All right. www.nikkisleekdesigns.com. All right. If you want to check out our website. If you want to email her at nikkisleekdesigns@gmail.com. Okay. Check out our SBOs, man. Our SBOs are very, very dope, man. Y'all hit them up, man. Shout out to Rose Design Service for the accoutrement. Let me flex a little bit. There you go. Yeah. I like the way this fits me. This hug me kind of nice. Shout out to Ro. Appreciate you, Ro. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get back into this music, man. It's your boy Get This D. Shout out to the crew. Like I said, man, we definitely appreciate y'all. Love y'all, man. And we're going to go ahead and get to this music, man. Real quick after I do this one little thing. Oops. There you go. All right, cool. All right, we straight now. Let's get some Candace Nicole going, man. Pull up. You got something to say to me? Pull up. Let's get it. Shoptalk 7, baby. Candace Nicole, Pull Up featuring Diego. Let's get it.
CK, have mercy. Question. You want it for something, I won't put that passion, I'll let you have it, whatever it may be. I ain't got that shit to give. You want it for something, last I checked I owed you nothing. A little respect goes a long way, can't ask for that ticket the hard way.
I don't know what you used to, but I know ain't nobody gonna compare to me. Love it when you're naked, you ain't gotta get dressed, baby, you can come better to me. You don't understand how you have to kill care, and I treat you like you're red of me. You don't really need nobody there but me. She says like nobody care but me. It's clear.
Like that ain't no debate, and can't take it back, watch what you're saying. If this cause of me, then why you staying? Said what you said, ain't no explaining, yeah. It's a fight now. He said that it's up and it's stuck now. He can say anything to get his point across. I can tell that you're fishing just to throw it on.
I know I've been gone for a while. She told me come home, ain't been picking up the phone in a while. It's funny, I remember you first told me to smile. Sorry, but my heart been cold for a while. No, you know the vibes, I ain't gotta say much, cause you know when I'm down, but you be holding me down. Say we locked in till we dead and we gone, we ain't even falling up if it's a hole in the ground. Hold fast, slow down. Take your time, we ain't gotta go fast. Baby, I'm trying to make the moment last, cause I done seen how fast it can go back. Couple more rounds, gotta throw it back. Ain't gotta ask if it's mine, cause I know that. What she tell me, so I don't ask. Baby, tell me where you wanna go snap. Just know that we go back like Cadillac on 4 flat. Mikasa, Sukasa, you're welcome like a donut. She's rocking, she's rolling, we roll there and roll back. If I don't know nothing, then I know that.
That's how I've been doing. It be so random when you come through. Nights like this, you hold me down. If you ain't this shit, you held me down. So before fight back. He said I'm the reason why he act like that. If it's like that, take it all back. No time to be talking about this fall back. I'ma forever be me. I'ma forever be solid. Think that it's time to be honest. You the one took it the hardest. You wasn't ready for all this. Vision of having your kids. Could you picture that after all this? I won't take it back cause I meant it. I'm searching for shit you weren't giving.
Promise you, yeah. Hey yo, I promise you I'm humble. Word. I promise you I'm humble.
My nigga too for the goat, these other niggas basic.
I promise you I'm humble. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I promise you I'm humble. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I promise you I'm humble. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. Yeah, I promise you I'm humble. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. Yeah, I'm just being modest. Yeah, just left out the city, hit the A, and then I flew back. Trap work like the Carter. No, I'm not no new jack. Hottest out the hood, no need to say. I thought they knew that. Niggas think it's sweet, but if you shoot at me, I shoot back. Promise you I'm humble. I'm just being modest. Looking for your bitch, she off the shit, she like to party. Working on the mill, they told me time to get a car. The engine grinding up the E-way, reclining in the Rari. Keep some Pumas on my 10 toes, my 10 toes on the pave. Every nigga you see with me work, I'm trying to get them paid. I'm trying to cook a feast up in the kitchen, Minute Maid. Need a drink, I'm feeling days. Fuck the streets, they still amazed by the money and the bitches. I told them once, no need to tell them twice to ease the tension. I'm on a mission, ain't no need to pay them no attention. Say what I want, do what I want, a king in my position. And ain't no need for pictures. I promise you I'm humble. I'm just being modest. Yeah, I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I promise you I'm humble. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I'm just say what you want, man. I promise you I'm humble. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I be having fun with this shit. I promise you I'm humble. Yeah, I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. Yo, I'm just being modest. Hey, look, it's too much on my nerves. Been trying to switch the subject, but every time they hate, I speak the truth. I be like, fuck it. Walking through the city with no worries, bitch, it's nothing. Beef can get you killed. I hope these niggas bluffing. Shooting for the stars, fuck the coach, I feel like Sprewell. Dirtied up the coupe and spilled the yak, now with me detail. Roll a couple blunts till I'm relaxed, kick up my feet well. Drip look like the seashore, just stepped on the seashell. I was at the house, sleep on the couch and they woke me up. Told me don't get lazy with this shit, now I'm gon' tee up. Every day I'm working on new product, check the re-up. Ballin', I'm on offense, okay, tell them niggas be up. Since niggas like to follow, tell them keep up, I got more. Walk up in the house, but yet my feet don't touch the floors. Ain't no hate allowed, so tell your peeps don't touch the doors. I've been left about that hood, no need for keeping up with scores. Fuck the laws, yeah. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I promise you I'm humble. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I promise you I'm humble. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I promise you I'm humble. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest. I'm just being modest.
All right, so I got a special request to play some Holding Me by the homegirl Nanette. I'm Nanette all over the place, baby. Shout out to the girl Nanette, man. Let's go ahead and get it. Holding Me. Let's go.
Keep holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me. And don't let go, Keep holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me. And don't let go, Don't let go. I see the sparkle in your eyes, 'cause I have the same one in mine. Every time I look at you in that sexy smile, with you, baby, I can go the extra mile. Right now, we can lay up together and I lay down my guard, 'cause I feel safe in your arms. Keep holding me, don't let go. Don't let me go, don't let me go. Keep holding me, holding me, holding me. Keep holding me, don't let go. Don't let me go, don't let me go. You're so strong, I don't think you get that. You're so strong. Finally, that's what a real man feels like. Finally, something that just feels right. Finally, you're my plan, so feed my appetite. Will you stay with me tonight? And keep holding me. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Keep holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me. Keep holding me.
I'm trying to make it out the slums, yeah. I'm trying to let my mom to home, yeah. I love my daughter, that's my heart, yeah. I feel it's money coming my way, but I take grinding, so I gotta face the beats. And I can't let nobody take food off my plate. And everybody know that I'ma find a way, but I can't let nobody get up in my way. All I do is grind, yeah. But also in my time, yeah. I put it all on the line, yeah. And they still don't define me. I'm the realest, whoa. I got it out the mud, running. It's all my brothers solid, you know it. And everybody got their head down like a old song. Sometimes I need to get away. Pain up in my voice today. My voice raised. I can't make it do anything. My mind was gone, I felt the same. I'm okay, so I'ma make it out of here. I'ma make it out of here. I'ma make it out of here. I'ma make it out of this. I got us. Oh, so much pain in my city, unreal. I gotta ride with a stick, and I ain't it. I just wish that we can go back to when we was kids. So you show my baby girl how we live. Remember that you can parties, we doing the farthest. 67 o'clock all night, we stayed out till the morning. Lost my homie up in 08, and to this day I know we waiting at the pearly gates. So I'ma keep on riding. I told my brothers we gon' shine, yeah. I know we looking down, smiling. I know that I'ma make them proud, yeah. I got it there, oh, help me please. Help me please, oh, help me please. All the things that I can't see, yeah. Sometimes I gotta get away.
away. Get away. It's pain up in my voice today. My voice already. I can't make it do anything. Anything. My mind was on, I felt the same. But I'm okay. I'ma make it out of here. 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 I got this.
A bit. There we go. Hey, what's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? Shop Talk 7, baby. We up top, but we get down. It's your boy, Get This D. D Smith in the house, man. Shop Talk 7 on a Monday night. Hope everybody had a great weekend, man. Shout out to the chat. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. And shout out to that playlist, dog. Shout out to that playlist, man. That last joint was the boy BZ. Way back. What up, Beezy? Beezy in the grill. What's going on, Beezy? You in the shop right now, man. What's going on with the bees? Shout out to the boys SKG, man. Soulful Kings and Ghosts, man. Shout out to the young homies, man. That last joint was Beezy on the line, man. That's an anthem right there, man. And also shout out to the homegirl, Nanette. Shout out to Nanette, man, with that holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me. And don't let go. Yeah. I know. Y'all know what to do when that close, boy. And don't let go. Shout out to Nanette, man. Shout out to Nanette. Before that, man, we had the homeboy GS the Brand with Humble, man. Had to bring some sounds in here, man, and turn them speakers up a little bit. Just a little bit, man. And before that, we had the girl Soul Nicole. What up, Soul Nicole? Soul Nicole, man, with the joint Pull Up, man. So shout out to Soul Nicole, man. And that does it for the playlist for this music break, man. Shout out to the playlist. Shout out to the chat, man. Like I said, I seen the net up in here, man. We got Smooch Wallace in the building, man. Who the hell is Smooch Wallace? Shout out to the homeboy Smooch, man. The boys Tooks and Fam Entertainment, man. Shout out to the homies, man. Nicole the Ingram, the beautiful Miss Nicole the Ingram of Tiffany'sCloset.com, where fashion is queen. Of course, we had Miss Nikki Spiller. Shout out to Miss Nikki Spiller, man. Let Nikki Spiller drip all over your brand. Straight up. Make sure y'all check out Nikki Sleek Designs, man. So, yeah, man, shout out to the chat. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys for your support, man. It's always welcome, always needed. So, thank you guys. Normally, I would do Shop Blitz. I know, but I figured we just go ahead and get in the shop biz. Like, screw it. Let's go ahead and kick it off. Let's do that. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Since we only got 7 minutes left, I'm going to let that run across the bottom of the screen for a little bit, let that marinate. I'm just going to chop it up and, talk about this weekend real quick. Just to, give some shouts out, show some love, man. First of all, shout out to the boy Media Modics, man. Love you, dude. Appreciate you, man. Rest up, dog. Get back, get well soon. We'll see you soon. I'm going to try my best to hold it down. I don't have nearly the bravado that you have, so I'm gonna try to wing it. I will do what I do, man. But man, shout out to you, boy. I love you, man. Appreciate you, dog. You are a blessing and a half. So man, shout out to you. Love you, dog. And shout out to the homeboy. Chill told me to post this. Shout out to the homie, man. Love you, bro. Love you. You already know. You already know, man. So I just want to get some love to the brothers, man, first and foremost. And, of course, shout out to our resident SBLs, man, of course. And, man, shout out to the Morgan Park family, man. Shout out to the MP, man. If you were lucky to be a Mustang, God bless you. If you are not, God still bless you. Double the blessing, in fact. But, man, shout out to the Mustangs, man. Shout out to Morgan Park, man. Class reunion picnic, annual reunion picnic, one of the biggest in the city. Always peaceful, always love. Just always a good time and always a good show of support for each other, and just always good to see everybody, come together and be peaceful and just enjoy life. A little bit of life together, man. So shout out to the Morgan Park family, man. What else, man? Shout out to SDR. Shout out to SDR, man. Shout out to Blizz, man. Appreciate Blizz. Blizz works hard. He works hard around here. So shout out to the boy Blizz, man. Thanks for the opportunities, man. And yeah, man, just a little bit of love to the family. Also, man, shout out to my Uncle Bobby, man. We love you. I love you. We appreciate you, man. You're in our prayers. I got to call up Mimi and get an update, but shout out to you. So y'all keep my family in our prayers, man. For my Uncle Bobby, Q. Shout out to my Uncle Bobby Q, man. Love you, dog. Love you, man. And yeah, so I think that's going to do it for my shout outs real quick. And I will speak on this little topic real fast just to kick us off. So going into the break, we kind of know what's going on and got an idea of where we headed. All right. So at the bottom of the screen, you say men. So this is for the men. So the fellas is out there, hit me up, chime in on this. I know y'all good for it. All right. Beezy, you still here? Talk to me on this one. Nanette couldn't wait. Nanette couldn't wait. Okay, Nanette, hold on. I'm gonna let you run. Hold on, I'm gonna let you run for a real quick second. Hold on. Give me a second. All right. So for the men, how does a woman add to your piece? And that's probably more specific to you. So we're not looking for like blanket answers. You know, there are no really wrong answers. If a woman, you know, brings you peace by cooking for you, rubbing your back, you know, if she brings you peace by paying all the bills. I just a joke. It's a joke. It's just a joke. But whatever it is that she can do to bring peace to you, like for real, this is a real honest question. And then how can they disrupt it? How can they disrupt it on the flip side? On one side, you can get the peace, yeah, but on the other side, can they disrupt it? Will they disrupt it? How do they disrupt it? I don't know. We're going to find out, though. We're going to talk about it. We definitely going to talk about it. What you got to say, Nanette? Nanette says, a woman can add to a man's peace with proper communication. Okay, that's one. If you can hold a conversation without assuming or belittling, then it tends to work out better. That's true. After listening and lack of judgment, also listening and lack of judgment, all that nagging goes in one ear and out the other. And yes, that's true. That's very true. That's very true. But I'm not a man, so I'm not sure fully what y'all piece is. But that's part of it. That's definitely part of it. You on a good roll. Respect as well. Yeah, respect as well. As the piece, definitely. Oh, of course, drama is going to disrupt it. But see, drama is too big of a blanket. See, when you say drama, you know, that's a huge blanket. So when we get into the drama part of it, I kind of want to drill down and get specific as to how a woman can disrupt the man's peace. Because there's a very specific thread we're going to hit here. You know what I'm saying? But I think you started off very, very well, Nanette. Those are damn sure good points. Communication is peace. Why? We are not mind readers. I know a lot of women got this notion where it's like, well, if he studies you, he'll know. If he's paying attention, he'll know. Everybody don't pay attention to the same level. And most men are probably juggling more than one thought. So it's very, very likely that we'll miss something, even if it's right in our face. Even if you drop a hint after hint, it's very possible it'll go in one ear and out the other, depending on what we got going on. So communication, I think, is definitely a great way to bring peace because we don't like guessing. And then what happens with men, and men, if y'all here, y'all go ahead and attest to this too. When women complain, we automatically go into solve mode. We automatically go into what's wrong. You know, when we start to feel that energy that something's off, we automatically start looking for what's wrong. And a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, we think it's us. We think it's something we didn't do, something we either forgot to do, something we did by accident, whatever it is. And it don't be nothing. It don't be nothing, but we'll automatically get into this defensive mode of, okay, what I do? What is it now? You know what I'm saying? So communicating is a very, 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 very key part of bringing peace to a lot of men. So I respect that one. That's definitely dope. Drama can't be kids. Yep. Bringing up past emotions into the relationship. Yep. Okay. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into it in the net. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and get to this Iron Flower, man. The homeboy Xavier 2 times. 2XX2. Let's go ahead and get it, man. Shoptalk 7. We'll be right back on the other end of this music break, baby. Let's get it.
learning my lessons, counting my blessings, searching for peace, managing stresses. They giving what they can, I'm giving what I got left. They faking like this shit alright until it all falls left. I let them scar me with the pain when I could've just left. I let them tarnish my name with guilt all over their breath. While I paint a vivid picture with my blood on the brush, the iron flower still grows in the valley of death. Had to learn to not expect me from people who couldn't be me. A nigga with an attitude, naive to think it was easy. They text me like I see you way before they didn't believe me. Bandwagoners, family crossed me at the burdens, I'm still dragging them. Old friends been acting shady, falling back from them. Hit my bitch been acting crazy, so I'm matching. Iron flower, what you gonna do with your time while you still got some? When you able to shine in the darkness and grow without sun? Iron flower, what you gonna do when they hurt you? The thorns you grew were a virtue. The plan that you designed and got you feeling as if you Virgil. This ride is private, y'all just too commercial. I've been healing on a one-track mind state. If you ain't what I'm on, then get the fuck out my face. I'm just trying to reach new heights like the crime rate and walk around with more cake than a birthday. Closer to my damnness of dreams, way closer to death than everybody thinks. I still have nightmares when I drive. I feel so lucky I'm alive. I used to feel I'd be more lucky if I died. I fucking cried with one eye when I woke up. See my face, I'll be alive if I say I didn't choke up. My granny say the body a temple and I still smoke some. Burn bridges, I'm not in business to fix them. Now when they look across the way, they know this is him. Now when they see me on that stage, they know this is him. They gotta say my name again, cause I'm him. Iron flower, what you gonna do when they hurt you? The thorns you grew is a virtue. The plan that you designed that got you feeling as if you virtual. This ride is private, y'all just too commercial. Iron flower, what you gonna do with your time while you still got some? When you able to shine in the darkness and grow without sun?
Body so close, drop it real low, baby, wait. Now we just cruising, wait. Never get confused.
Let's grab our auntie. Let's get it. Dub featuring YMDZ. Vibrations. Let's go.
I must proceed, baby, not on
Two-step, you blessed. Still be moving whenever you do bless. She bust it open just like it's a new chest. She got me hoping to go to a duplex, huh? I'm just playing, bless you with it. Cause you a gift no matter how you present it. To never miss no matter how they defend it. Look like a crime that's been highly committed, huh? Nighttime skylines and my ties. Sight lines in my eyes on her thighs. Her vibes coincide with my fly. No lie, connection feel like it's Wi-Fi. She 5'5" and climbing it like a high rise. She wine and killing it like it's 9 lives. I was fine until you came into my life. Can't rewind, I need you right here by my side.
Drop it real low, baby, wait. Now we just cruising, wait. Never get confused, she my ways like. I love it when you style up. Good weed and deep, bring it down on my. I must proceed, baby, not on my. Vibration, baby. Body so close, drop it real low, baby, wait. Now we just cruising, wait. Never get confused, she my ways like. I love it when you style up. Good weed and deep, bring it down on my. We can vibrate, right to my place. Trying to get you to stand by the skyscraper. I'm trying to get it in, baby, why wait? Even when you do the dance, make a thigh shake. I like the way you whine, baby. I like the way you smile, baby. You like it from behind, baby. You whine, baby. Now we in a ride, now we just cruise on. When I get inside, now she just moves on. We not even how we slow moves on. She knows she see that guy, no confusion. Stand on the door, this might take a while. Lying on the floor, can't take it now. I went on the show, let me take a bow. Break it down, as you make it so close. Drop it real low, baby, wait. Now we just cruising, never get confused, she my ways like. I love it when you style up. Good weed and deep, bring it down on mine. I must proceed, baby, not on mine. Vibration, baby. Body so close. Drop it real low, baby, wait. Now we just cruising, never get confused, she my ways like. I love it when you style up. Good weed and deep, bring it down on mine. I must proceed, baby, not on mine. Vibration, baby. Baby, Cannot hide your lies, cannot hide your eyes, cannot hide your love for me. Can't you see? Ain't no other woman who can roll it up and do me better. Pour my drink and keep me wet. I'm for you, baby. I love you. You the type of woman that'll make the men tie you down, down. And you are not of them. Ain't no other woman who can roll it up. You do me better. Pour my drink and keep me wet. I'm for you, baby. I love you. You the type of woman that'll make the men tie you down, down. You wanna you the type to give it to the mic, and I might buy a ring of your life. So tonight, have whatever you like. Yeah, I might. Well, I never do. I might make you sick, but I did it wrong. I make it on your nerves in a minute. So every day different. As long as you get it, I promise to keep it. No hand with the eaters and leeches. So if you get bored, get a minute to call. You ain't need of 8 inches. I report to duty. Feel me, pin up your balls. Girl, I might. Yes, I might. Know what? Fuck it. Yes, I will. We are more than what we bargained for. Our love just might get us a Grammy. Our bond just might win us an Emmy. Oscar, Tony, you ready? Put a proof from fast to the Chevy. Build the city from the belly of the telly. I give you the world if you let me. I cherish your heart if you let me. I really can't hide the feelings inside. I'm loving the feeling of me and you. Ain't no other woman who can roll it up and do me better. Pour my drink and keep me wet. I'm free for you, baby. I love you. You the type of woman that'll make the men tie you down, down. Settle down. One out of them. Ain't no other woman who can roll it up and do me better. Pour my drink and keep me wet. I'm free for you, baby. I love you. You the type of woman that'll make the men tie you down, down. Settle down. You one out of them. I cannot hide your lies, cannot hide your eyes, cannot hide your love for me. Can't you see? Ain't no other woman who can roll it up and do me better. Pour my drink and keep me wet. I'm free for you, baby. I love you. You the type of woman that'll make the men tie you down, down. Settle down. You one out of them. Ain't no other woman who can roll it up and do me better. Pour my drink and keep me wet. I'm free for you, baby. I love you. You the type of woman that'll make the men tie you down, down. Settle down. You one out of them, you love.
Niggas, they gotta hate. Haters be throwing shade. Niggas, they gotta hate. Time to elevate. Them haters be throwing shade, cause I'm out here getting this paper. Niggas, they wanna hate. Bye-bye, niggas don't fuck with no fakers. It's time to elevate. You feeling so bad, I'm feeling so great. Haters be throwing shade. Yeah, them haters be throwing shade. Them haters be throwing shade, cause I'm out here getting this paper. Niggas, they wanna hate. Bye-bye, niggas don't fuck with no fakers. It's time to elevate. You feeling so bad, I'm feeling so great. Haters be throwing shade. Yeah, them haters be throwing shade. Don't fuck with these rats and snitches. They be hating it, thinking they coming to get you. Only fuck with the baddest bitches. Problem my tags, my nigga, you know that I'm with it. Come from rags to riches. Fuck with the bag, you know that I get it. These niggas be acting like bitches. Always keep bragging, keep snapping, you know they don't get it. Niggas be acting like choppers. They need to stop playing, they do need to quit. Niggas nowadays be acting, stick to the script. My nigga, you know that you like I'm a singer, but I ain't no rapper. Music be going so crazy, you know that I'm snapping. Niggas be talking that bullshit, man, my nigga, you know that you capping. Brothers keep shooting brothers, keeping on attacking and killing each other. Niggas don't give a fuck about another. Friends can get it back though. Haters be sticking it this and on their homie doing better. Seeing these deaths in the newsletters, people be doing whatever. They gotta do better, they gotta do better. Yeah, them haters be throwing shade, cause I'm out here getting this paid. Niggas they wanna hate. Bye-bye, niggas don't fuck with no fakers. It's time to elevate. You feeling so bad, I'm feeling so great. Haters be throwing shade. Yeah, them haters be throwing shade. Them haters be throwing shade,
Cause I'm out here getting this paper. Niggas, they wanna hate. Bye-bye, niggas don't fuck with no fakers. It's time to elevate. You feeling so bad, I'm feeling so great. Haters be throwing shade. Yeah, them haters be throwing shade. Yeah, them haters be throwing shade. Cause I'm out here getting this paper. Yeah, them haters be throwing shade.
Hey, what's good, baby? We are back, baby. Shoptalk 7, man. We on top, but we get down. It's your boy, Get This D. D Smith in the house, man. Thank you guys for tuning in again, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the playlist, man. Before we move on, gotta show some love to the chat and the playlist, man. That last joint was that boy Trilla BBNT, man. Trilla bit. Shout out to the homie, man, with that song Shade. You need to be throwing shade. Yeah, they need to be throwing shade. Shout out to him, boy. Shout out to SKG, man, because before that, man, we had C-Red the Mentist. Yeah, baby, can't deny. Shout out to SKG, man, showing up big in the playlist tonight, man. Before that, man, I know we had to get the stepping joint in. We gotta get some stepping. You gotta get some movement in here. You know what I'm saying? We got to, man. We had to get some vibrations going, man. Shout out the Right Way, baby, pun intended. Shout out to the homie Dub, you know what I'm saying, featuring YMDZ, baby. That is a cut. Love that joint right there. Before that, we had Xavier two times. Shout out to 2 times, man. Iron Flower. Shout out to the homeboy, man. We appreciate him. And that does it for our playlist, man. So shout out to that music break, man, and shout out to the chat once again. Love y'all, appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys for stopping in. So y'all go ahead, y'all see there we go. Y'all see it moving. Y'all see the question, right? So this is really to the men, but women, as Nanette has so eloquently displayed, y'all can chime in too. Y'all can even talk about times when you might have been the disruptor of some peace. Hey, talk about that too. I mean, if you want to be honest about it, you know, not saying all women do that. Not all women, you know, disrupt peace. A lot of women bring peace. They bring peace. And so that's the first part of the question. How does a woman add to your peace, men? How does a woman add to your peace? Have you ever thought about it? And don't just say something blanket like some sex or some head or something. Like, we already know that brings peace. You know, we already know that brings a certain level of comfort. Okay, so, you know, assuming it ain't terrible and assuming it's something you actually wanted in the first place, we would assume that that's going to bring you a some level of comfort. It may not necessarily be peace, but it'll bring you close to it. All right. So outside of that, you know, is that something y'all ever thought about? What brings you peace? You know, what brings you peace by yourself first? I think would probably be a better question. What brings you peace by yourself? Then you can understand whether somebody can add to it or not. And you might be able to see exactly how they can disrupt it. You know what I'm saying? So figure out what it is that you actually like. What is it that you need for peace within yourself first, right? So for me, I like to laugh. Laughing brings me a certain level of peace. You know, when I can belt one out, when I can laugh at something, when I can drum up some good energy to laugh at a joke. I like that. So I like a woman who got humor. You know, so a woman who's got a great sense of humor, for me, would definitely be bringing some peace. You know, because we can roll around in that humor ball. We can roll around in comedy. We can just enjoy a good laugh. You know what I'm saying? Let alone if she's actually funny herself. You know, it's one thing for you to, you know, just enjoy comedy, but it's another thing for you to actually be funny yourself and be witty and you know, learn me to an extent where you can bounce off of my comedy. You know what I'm saying? I can bounce off of yours and it becomes a ecosystem kind of a thing. Up there goes that word, ecosystem. But yeah, maybe it'd be a time when it could be another thing. Cooking. It's not a necessary thing. I think cooking is something you can learn. But a woman who can cook brings a certain level of peace. What y'all think, fellas? I mean, you know, how can men bring women peace? Hey, piece of this. No. That's a good question, Internet. That's a good question. And you know what? I'm going to pose that on the other end of this, the next break, in the next hour. We're going to pose that. We're going to talk about that. We ain't going to do it just the one side thing. We're going to balance it out, okay? I promise you. We're going to balance it out. But yeah. Give you a piece of this Kit Kat, goddammit. How about that? But anyway, said being able to cook. The reason that brings peace is because if you're somebody who can actually cook, then chances are you're cooking with love. And if you're cooking with love, chances are your food is going to taste really, really good. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up in a family full of cooking people. And so grandmas can cook, aunties can cook, cousins can cook, you know. So it's a display of love when, you know, you have a woman who will cook something for you, especially if it's healthy, especially when she's health conscious and she cooks something that's delicious, you know, and health conscious. You know, there's got a little extra oomph to it, you know. It's a little extra value than you just like walking in with something, you know, or you just whipping up something to fry up in some grease. You know what I'm saying? So there's a different value to that. And that's very much appreciated for me. So that's definitely one way that'll bring me peace. You know, I've dated women who could cook, and the feeling of eating it, going down, and it's like, you know, you just kind of fall into you kind of fall into the itis, pre-itis. You know what I'm saying? Lynette says, I get that. I love to cook. There we go. It's underrated. It is underrated. It's underrated and overrated. I say it's overrated because I wouldn't bar a woman or disqualify a woman who couldn't cook, because I can cook for myself, you know. And my dad taught us that when I was young. You know, learn how to cook for yourself because you don't need no woman to cook for you. Learn how to clean for yourself so you ain't got to worry about no woman doing it. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of were brought up like that. So I like cooking. I like cutting up vegetables. I like prepping, food prep, meal prep. I make my own teas. You know what I'm saying? I do drink other teas, but I try to make my own teas mostly. But yeah, I'm handy. I'm domestic. You know, so I can take care of myself at home. So I wouldn't disqualify a woman who couldn't cook. Now, if she just had a desire to not cook, and hopefully she brings some other things to the table, but I wouldn't call that a deal breaker. So if you can cook, you know. Yeah, that would bring me peace. What else is something that would bring me peace as a man? Let's see. How about a woman that's loved by other people? And you say, well, why would that bring you a sense of peace? Because I ain't got to worry about her making enemies. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about her being an angel to me, but being a devil outside of me. And so now, you know, she actually has a bad reputation. I don't necessarily know it because I ain't really out there with her like that when she doing all that. But when she come home to me, I don't see that side. You know what I'm saying? But then you go out and you know, you start to understand and see, oh, wait a minute, what's going on? Or you notice that, you know, maybe they don't have friends. They don't go out a lot. All they have is you. That could be a disruptor. That could be a disruptor. I mean, some men might find that peaceful. Some men want to be needed like that to where the woman doesn't want to leave their side. You know, she want to be up on them all the time. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. And maybe that does bring peace. And if that does, then that's cool because that's comfort. You know what I'm saying? I can understand a man saying that. For me, though, her being able to live outside of me and be okay is peace. You know what I'm saying? Because it means that maybe her character is of such that she can handle herself out in the world. Maybe her character is of such that she doesn't create issues or conflicts in different places to where she leaves bad blood, you know what I'm saying? Or where she leaves, you know, train wrecks, you know what I'm saying? Because last thing you want is her coming home with drama, you know? Every other day she come home and tell you the new drama, the new person who did this to her, did that to her, you know? That's disrupting your peace now. Because now she's dumping energy into your sphere that really, like Nanette said, going one ear out the other. We ain't really hearing that. We're never paying attention to that, especially if it's just disrupting our space, you know? So, yeah, that's definitely a huge one. That's definitely a huge one. Her being loved and appreciated and accepted elsewhere, you know, elsewhere. I think that's very important. And I think that might be a comfort for women too, you know, because it means you ain't dealing with a guy who got enemies. You ain't dealing with a guy who got a bunch of, you know, bounties on his head or no bad blood with people. So he can go places and operate. He can go places and live. He can go places and be peaceful. He can go places and get love and give love. You know what I'm saying? That would probably be a comfort to a woman. So to a man, that definitely would be a comfort. You know, it would be great to know that she has the type of energy that people appreciate and appreciate enough to protect and to respect. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are in relationships with folks that they know got really, really like funky attitudes, really, really messed up energy. And they know they're in a relationship with this person, you know, but, you know, maybe they're trying to understand them, you know, maybe they're taking some time, or maybe they're the type of person that just likes to get, you know, dumped on. Could be that, you know, they're a victim-minded kind of person. So they take treatment and things that they don't need to take. Could be that situation, you know. Either way, you're in a situation where you're pretty sure she probably does this outside the house too, you know, and it can't make your house any more comfortable. You know, have you ever been caught in the middle of a fight between, you know, one of your friends and their spouse or boyfriend or something, and how uncomfortable you feel? Like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you definitely want to make sure that the person you're with is giving out good energy, because that would definitely be some peace. You know, somebody who's giving peace could definitely bring peace. You know, so I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. What's another thing that could bring me peace that I'm thinking about? I'll tell you what, let's talk about disrupting it. Let's talk about disrupting it. I think not being aware of and not respecting boundaries is definitely a way to disrupt a man's peace, especially for me. If you expect to, you know, stay on the phone longer than normal or longer than needed, put it that way, you know, we ain't talked all day, or we've talked earlier and now it's afternoon and you want to kind of hold a conversation, but we've already talked earlier. So there really is nothing to talk about right now. And I'm busy and I may be taking a nap, or I'm sleepy, or I'm in the zone working, or I'm doing what I'm doing, right? So sometimes that can definitely disrupt a man's peace. You ever seen a man watching a game and then their wife comes in and asks them to go do something, take this out, go fix this or do that. And then the guy's like, man, what do you, the fourth quarter is about to, you know, like what? Yeah, you disrupting his peace because you're not respecting his time, you're not respecting his space, you're not respecting his energy. And then sometimes women don't care. Sometimes they don't care. Sometimes they don't think about it. You know, they feel like if that's my man, we live in the same place, I have something that I need done, or, you know, I need to get his attention. He should drop whatever he's doing to come see what I need him to do. And I mean, you know, y'all work that out. But if you're watching a game or you doing something and you're locked in, yeah, I'm gonna need you to ring a bell or something. I'm gonna need you to whistle. I'm gonna need you to drop the keys. I don't know, but you have to have a buffer, you know, before you come and just interrupt. Because I wouldn't do that to you. You know, if you are mid-thought, if you're reading a book or something, I wouldn't interrupt your sphere. You know, if you are an artist and you're drawing, I wouldn't come in there and mess with you. If you're a songwriter and you're writing, I wouldn't come mess with you. I wouldn't come mess with you unless it was absolutely necessary. Other than that, I'd leave you in your zone. Because that's another thing that would bring me peace. Watching my woman in her zone, you know, in her talent zone. Whatever it is she does well, watching her do that, to me, brings peace. Because you're able to watch her live in her energy and in her gifts and in her talents outside of you. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that brings me peace, that she can have those outlets. You know what I'm saying? That she's found a passion, or she's found her gifts or her talents, and she knows how to use them. That would bring me peace. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that that's encouraged, that's building her up. I know that that's something that's in her that's coming out. You know, so I respect that. So to me, that would definitely bring me peace in my sphere. Because like, look at her go. Look at her. Look at my baby, so talented. You know what I'm saying? Look at her get down. Go ahead, baby. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be like that. Men want to cheer their women on. Some men really do want to cheer their women on. Not because they just want to sit in the back and be a cheerleader, but because they want to see her get off. It's like watching your child, and not to compare women to kids, but it's like watching your kid at the game. You go to the game to see him win. You want to see him play, but if he plays, you want to see him get off. And when he's in his zone, where can't nobody mess with him, can't nobody touch him on the court, on the field, wherever, you feel proud as a parent, because you get to watch them in their space and in their energy and in whatever it is that's inside of them. You get to watch them operate in it. Outside of yourself. A lot of times parents don't even know that their kids got those kind of talents, so they actually hear about it from someplace else, or actually show up to a game or show up to a recital or something and realize, like, hey, wait a minute, you were talented as hell. I didn't know you sung, but you feel proud of them. So it's the same way with your woman. So if she's a business owner, whatever it is, she is a mentor, if she is a sister, maybe she's in an organization or something, and she be with her sisters and they do their thing. Maybe she's in sports. Maybe a girl's an athlete. Hell, maybe she's a fighter. You know what I'm saying? But you like seeing her in her space and in her feminine energy, and that reinforces why you're with her. You know what I'm saying? That brings me peace, because it's like, okay, cool. She's giving herself to something. So I think that's very, very peaceful to me. But back to what would disrupt the peace. Maybe a woman not having a lot to do may disrupt your peace. Because if she ain't got a lot to do, guess what she's gonna be? Yep. She's gonna be competing with you for whatever it is you are doing. So a woman who don't have anything to do, a woman who's not ambitious, is probably going to wreck your peace. It's probably going to wreck your peace. Anybody who doesn't have ambition could probably wreck your peace. Now some people who don't have ambition are just cool with not having no ambition, but they don't disrupt nobody else's ambition. They just don't have any themselves. But then there are some people who don't have ambition or don't have anything to do for themselves, and will get next to people who do have things going on and attempt to disrupt out of jealousy, spite, whatever the case is. So somebody not having enough to do, I think is definitely something to look out for, especially depending on what lane of life you're living in. If you're with somebody who doesn't have ambitions for themselves and doesn't have ambitions to help you build, because some people just don't have those visions, and that's okay, but they're workhorses. They don't mind being a teammate. They don't mind being a helpmeet. So they'll jump on board with whatever you got going on and support you that way, and you both win. Granted that they really want to see you win. Sometimes people will play that role, get inside, act like they want to see you win, but then low-key start getting jealous. And then trying to snatch plugs out of stuff, behind your back or under your nose or right in your face. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely think somebody not having ambition is for sure a disruptor of your peace. Absolutely. So if you're going to get with somebody, I mean, not to say that you got to get with somebody that's super ambitious, or that you got to get with somebody that's ambitious at all, because that may not necessarily be a disqualifier for you if they have other qualities. What those might be, I don't know. But absolutely somebody without ambition is potential for disrupting your peace because they probably don't have enough peace within themselves. So any peace you get, they're absolutely going to try to destroy. So definitely be careful with that, man. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this music real fast, man. We got the collective. Let's get the collective going, man. Let's get the collective going. Let's holler at the peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the boy Trosh. See, you got to say the name for real. Trosh. That's the way you say it. Put the hand up, man. Shout out to the homeboy Trosh, man. Shout out to the collective, baby. Cash Go Crazy and the boy Trouble, man. Happy birthday to the boy Trouble, man. Happy birthday to K Caesar as well, man. So shout out to K Caesar, man. Shout out to the boy Trouble from the collective, man. Happy birthday. Let's go ahead and get into it, baby. We got Trosh. All of my drip. Shoptalk 7, baby. Let's go ahead and get it. Let's go.
Trying too hard for the win, better know I don't miss. Game on the last shot, better know I'm gon' switch. I ain't taking L's when it's this, better know I don't quit. I ain't gonna tell how I move, cause it's all in my drill. It's a few niggas that might want it out for me. Yeah, let's keep your mind about who in your faculty. Yeah. Yo, love when she see me, she tackle me. Yeah. And that type of shit to get to a casualty. Stop trying to die for me, trust can't be done. Told you I'm hungry and that can be food. Back in my bag, so you basically screwed. You say smart thinking they can be screwed. Yeah, I do it. Look at my aura. Look in your eyes, say I look like a horror. Take like this, go guess I look like a hoarder. I'm too obsessed with this, that's a disorder. I'm not impressed with the shit they're recording. Based on your left can't be important. Marketing, I need to crank these endorsements. Look at your fans like that can't be your Jordan. I can't explain how I'm moving, I got it though. This is something you gotta know. I've been established, my habits erratic, and that's attached to me. I'm not just status quo. Real. Trying too hard for the win, better know I don't miss. Game on the last shot, better know I'm gon' switch. I ain't taking L's when it's this, better know I don't quit. I ain't gonna tell how I move, cause it's all in my drill. It's a few niggas that might want it out for me. Yeah, my niggas the mood on the balcony. Yeah, bunch of winners that be bossing it often. Yeah, been defending a lot, now I'm back on my offense. They dropping warners, I guess they didn't see them though. Didn't wanna see shit, but I see they see them though. Be miserable, don't wanna see them go. Light up a fuse and they don't wanna see them blow. Leave me alone with the ashes, I'm focusing deep in this while I press with my opening. You hear opponent, you feeling like hope is slim. I hear opponent, I feel like a hope is dim. My motivation is different, I'm up in their face while I basically feel it. So nothing is safe while I'm chasing the feeling. Born to be greatness, but I had to will it. Oh, now they watching, I'm guessing they owning me. Yeah, the next probably owning me. Yeah, this a flex, I'm prepared for the checks. Don't compare me to less, won't you spare me? That's like my drill. Trying too hard for the win, better know I don't miss. Game on the last shot, better know I'm gon' switch. I ain't taking L's when it's this, better know I don't quit. I ain't gonna tell how I move, cause it's all in my drill.
Miami, Cuban link, drop top, Beamer, swear go crazy. Big Pippa, Jay-Z, UG. Off all type of styles, bed go crazy. I'ma put the bag up, all in the club, cash go crazy. Beats about to drop, ease about the spot, we should nonchalant still beat the brakes off of dun. Running up a bed with the gang. All this money I could buy a bank. I'ma spend my summer in the bay. In the Hummer looking like a tank. If money talking talk like Ricky Lake, I get money all 50 states. I get money like 50 ways. Act your ways, not your age. It's a different level, different page. On another level, different lane. Different type of legend, different stage. Special type of preference, fame.
Paying for the VIP, everything else on me. I'm different. Big change on the TIP on phone MPs and they can't go flip it.
It's a different level, different page. On another level, different lane. Different type of legend, different stage. Special type of preference, fame.
Put it on a real high pedestal, cash you a fool in it, baby, let it go. This never had to do too much. Bag on deck, don't need no clutch. I smoke in the club, big with no dust. Pass that. And I don't switch lanes, I ain't in a rush. Red light, no stain, cause you know I bust. My don't ride today, man, said that, don't hide today.
You ain't like that.
But the baby got me acting all type of ways. Beats told her we different. Broke, stay distant. Tour seats when I'm courtside. Y'all got the gin and ambition. You late. Now scratch that nigga, you fake. Now you wanna ride my way, cause it got paid. You got sick and tired of that leg. Stop playing with her. Don't talk to me, talk to my cash app. Big streams, let me see that ass cap. Big dreams won't make a clap. Big cash drop in, match that. Feel for the VIP, everything else on me, I'm different. Big change on the TIP, on phone them beats and they can't go flip it. My grind on the money mission, hustle got it in they feelings. Never slipping out, wanted I spend it. I got a bag now, I'm acting different. That money got me acting different. Yeah, now it's my time and I can feel it. Can't step to me if you ain't winning. My hustle got them in their feelings.
It's different. It's a different level, different pay. On another level, different lane. Different type of method, different stage.
Yeah, so different. It's different. It's different. Yeah.
This is it, money.
Phone going off, it says she texting me now. Happy cause I'm out of town. Wondering if I can come over and give a nookie a couple rounds. She like the way I put it down, as much as I want to. Shorty catching feelings, and that's something I don't do. Love making feel different when you know you ain't supposed to. Now she interested in me visiting frequently. She asked me what my secret is. Told her I'll be keeping it concealed. If I let you know, you can't tell no one. I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. And she say that she like when I'm around. Say when I come and put it down. She wanna know my secret, but I told her I'ma keep it to myself. Promised that she wouldn't let it out. Let it out, no. If I let you know, you can't tell no one. I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. See me on shots on 7, now she want the D. She been sipping the pineapple juice, so I know it's sweet. Got a heart racing, 'cause this ain't where I'm supposed to be. And if we make her find out, I put them both to sleep. Holding me, she telling me she need me badly. Controlling me, I love it when she call me daddy. Energy, make me wanna be the badly. Wanna know just what my secret is. Told her I'll be keeping it. There's a fight. If I let you know, you can't tell no one. I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. And she say that she like when I'm around. Say when I come and put it down. Wanna know my secret, but I told her I'ma keep it to myself. Promised that she wouldn't let it out. Don't let it out. If I let you know, you can't tell no one. I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. If I let you know, you can't tell no one. I'm talking nobody. Know you responsible. Girl, I gotta watch my back, 'cause I'm not just anybody. And she say that she like when I'm around. Say when I come and put it down. Wanna know my secret, but I told her I'ma keep it to myself. Promised that she wouldn't let it out. If I let you know, you can't tell no one. I'm talking nobody.
Now, I know everybody, you know what I'm saying, heard lovers and friends, you know what I'm saying? This that King mix, though, you know what I'm saying? I put my little twist on this shit, you know? I'm touching her body, I'm kissing her body, and I probably shouldn't. We've been moving too fast, I'm tempted to crash, and I probably shouldn't. I'm loving the body, I'm gripping the ass, and I probably shouldn't. Lift you up when you feel it down, cause your last nigga probably wouldn't. Water her like a flower, that pussy get sweet like banana pudding. Baby, you ain't easy to find, so playing with your feelings, I probably wouldn't. Girl, you know you found this wine, take a sip of your potion, I probably shouldn't. Shit, I might fall in love thinking that I wouldn't. Make you tell all them little niggas that you took. She know I beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking her back, how I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm coming. She know what's up when I'm coming. Shit, I make her shake when she coming. Beat her shit up and I'm running. Breaking her back, how I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm coming. And I know when I get back, she gon' be. You know what? Beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking her back, how I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm coming. She know what's up when I'm coming. Shit, I make her shake when she coming. Beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking her back, how I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm coming. And I know when I get back, she gon' be. She know I'm a gangster gentleman at the same time. Open the door for you and slang iron. For you, I'm a step, that's front line. My DM been busting, I decline. She say I make her wet, I deep dive. Take her soul out of body, no revive. We go round after round, you just decide. Climb on top, I can make this a slow ride. Baby told me I'm packing the whole size. Dirty talking, I'm giving the whole vibe. Ass fat, I spray this shit so wide. I be lying if I told you I won't slide. Flipping her like Olympus is go time. She say I make a drip, it a pull down. I'm getting wild, but she telling me slow down. How you gon' try to run when it go down? She know I beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking the back, how I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing. She know what's up when I'm coming. Shit, I make her shake when she coming. Beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking the back, how I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing. And I know when I get back, she gon' be. You know what? Beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking the back, how I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing. She know what's up when I'm coming. Shit, I make her shake when she coming. Beat that shit up and I'm running. Breaking the back, how I'm coming. Run to the money, I'm thumbing. And I know when I get back, she gon' be.
Hey, we are back. We are back, man. Shop Talk 7, baby. We up top, but we get down. It's your boy, Get This D. Get This D. D Smith in the house, man. Shout out to the boy Media Monix, man. Shout out to the boy Chill told me to post this, man. Shout out to our resident SBOs, man. Rose Design Services. Shout out to the accoutrement. Shout out to Miss Nicole the Ingram from Tiffany'sCloset.com. And shout out to our girl Miss Nikki Spiller from Nikki's Sleek Designs, man. Check us out, man. Check us out, man. We trying to do a few things, man. Trying to, man. Let's go ahead and get into that playlist. Gotta show some love to that playlist, man. The last joint was the boy King LaRon. Shout out the right way. Pun intended. Wait for me, man. Wait for me. Sometimes you gotta tell them wait for you. I mean, most people ain't gonna wait because they're impatient, but you know, you find one that will. Better keep them. Better keep them, man. And before that, man, I had to get into some collective, man. Had to get into the collective, dog. Had to. Shout out to the boy Trouble the Singer, man. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, Trouble the Singer, man. I'm not just anybody. You name dropped Shop Talk 7 in that song, man. Yeah, you sure did. Sure did. Yeah. Shout out to the boy, man. Appreciate you, man. And before that, we had Cash Go Crazy. Hello, lovely. Shout out to Cash Go Crazy, man. Different. Hey, that definitely hit different, man. And before that, man, we had the boy Trosh. All in my drip. Shout out to Trosh, man. Shout out to the collective, man. Shout out to Baldhead Negroes with Bits. Man, shout out to the people, man. They got a concert coming up. I ain't got the details for it, but they do got a concert coming up. They be opening for Twister, man. It's gonna be stupid. Shout out to Baldhead Negroes with Bits, man. And shout out to the collective, man, doing their thing out there, man. Shout out to the homie, man. DJ Get 'em. Shout out to DJ Get 'em, man. And yeah, that was it. Was that it? Yeah, that was it. That did it for that music break, man. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Y'all see it right here on the screen. Y'all see it going across, right? So I decided to flip it over, right? Instead of asking the men, how do women bring you peace and how they disrupt it? Let's get into the men's side. Let's get to the woman's side, right? What is it that the men do that can bring y'all peace? Huh? What can a man do to bring you peace? What can a man do to disrupt that peace? Let me tell you. Well, let me just offer up, because I'm running it by myself right now. So let me just offer this up a little bit, okay, right? What can I bring to add to a woman's peace? How can I help a woman's peace? I'm pretty nurturing. I'm a pretty nurturing dude. I'm the kind of guy that gives real hugs. You know, I'm a hugger. I'm a holder. You know, so I offered a certain level of comfort in that regard. I do like to cuddle. I do. But I'm very aware of myself and others. So I try to be. And I'm very empathetic. So I create a space where you'll be comfortable talking about certain things. I create a space where we can discuss certain things that may be taboo, without having emotions and stuff. I could be reasoned with. I think that brings a certain level of peace. I'm not looking to win every argument. I'll live and let live. I don't have to be right all the time. I don't need to be the center of attention. I have no problem supporting. I got no problem with her getting her light and me stepping to the back and being a cheerleader if I need to. I have no problem stepping in and offering a level of comfort, with assisting and whatever I can do if I can't just knock it out, if I can't knock it out myself. I'm gonna, bring a certain level of comfort in that regard. If I can't take care of it myself, I'm gonna work on trying to get it taken care of. I'm a teammate. I think that brings some peace, knowing you got somebody who's actually a teammate. It's nice to know that you have people who really do look at your relationship as a team. Because sometimes people look at relationships as you're on borrowed time. So I'm just waiting for you to mess up. I'm just waiting for you to do something I don't like. I'm gonna hold you to it for a week or two, or whatever the case is, and that's gonna end up being the straw that broke the camel's back. And so now, because they didn't communicate, which we talked about earlier as a way of bringing peace, now you kind of feel like you wasted your time and you sabotaged. So I think it's important to make sure you communicate so that doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I think I can bring peace to a woman. I'm family oriented. You know what I'm saying? So I believe in family. I'm heavy on family. I believe in keeping a certain aesthetic at home. I believe your house should welcome you. I believe you should keep a certain energy in the house. That's where your peace sometimes comes from. Being able to leave the crap outside, come home, and just be a person in your environment. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely homebodied like that. I'm adventurous. I like to do things. I like to do new things. I'll try things once at least. You know what I'm saying? Most things I'll try once. Some shit I ain't gonna try at all. But I'm an explorer. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nerd. So I like to find out about stuff. I like to learn about stuff. I like to think a little differently. I like to think deeper. I like to think past what I see. That offers a sense of clarity and a sense of what's the word? God damn it. It's right on the tip of my tongue, but can't figure out the word. But it definitely offers some comfort that you can talk, that you can have a mental freedom. Like, we don't have to talk about us. We can talk about other things. How you feel about that? How you feel about this? We can learn each other through that kind of a dialogue. And I think that brings a certain level of peace to women because they got a lot of stuff going on in the world. Some of them will actually admit that they don't know everything. And so they want to be around somebody who does, or can at least throw ideas at and figure it out. I think that might offer a level of comfort to a woman. What you say, Nanette? Oh, Nicole, what you say? It says, a man brings me peace by being peaceful himself. He has to have natural peaceful disposition and have peace in his own life in order to bring peace into mine. Yes, into my life. Yeah, I agree with that 1,000%. 1,000%. You can't be peace if you can't bring peace if you aren't peace, if you don't have peace. So that's why I asked earlier. That's why the first question was, men, what is it that a woman can do to bring you peace? But I prefaced that conversation by saying men have to first have their own peace and know what actually brings them peace. So they have to have peace before they meet a woman, because you have to know how they can disrupt it, and you have to know how they can add to it. You got to be able to notice that. So if your peace just comes from having somebody, then that you can have any old body, and that disrupts your shit all the time. So I definitely agree with that. A man definitely has to have peace within himself before he can try to bring peace. So you hit that right on the head with that. I mean, think about it. Energy meets energy, right? So if you've got good energy, you normally will attract good energy. If you got negative energy, normally you'll attract bad energy or negative energy, and you'll repel good energy. So, somebody who's emitting peace, somebody who moves in a certain way, somebody who moves in love, somebody who moves in intelligence, somebody who moves in self-awareness, has a certain compass around them. They got a certain thing around them, where it attracts what it's supposed to attract. And if you're attracting peaceful things and peaceful people, that would definitely add to a woman's peace. A lot of women are entrepreneurs, like you, Nicole the Ingram. A lot of women are entrepreneurs, and that don't stop. A lot of y'all are women who have children, and motherhood doesn't stop. Some women are married, they're mothers and they're entrepreneurs, and that don't stop. It don't stop. So having a man who can actually be a center of peace, a center of calm, a center of comfort might be valuable to a woman who is scatterbrained, or might be valuable to a woman who has to juggle many hats and doesn't get to put them down too often. You know what I'm saying? Anticipating coming home to a spouse or a boyfriend who is going to give you that, knowing that that's what they bring. Like, I can't wait to get home because this is going to be so peaceful. Because, I can relax when I get home. When I get home, I keep my shoes off. If I need to talk, I'll talk and he'll listen a little bit, or he'll listen a lot. If I don't want to talk, he'll understand and won't take it personal. If I need some me time, he won't take it personal. He won't get upset. So that has to bring a certain level of comfort to some women. So I think that'd be dope. I think one other thing that I do to bring a level of comfort. I'm funny. I'm funny. I like to keep things light because life is so serious all the damn time. Life is serious all the time. So since life is so serious all the time, it has to be funny all the time too. And that may seem weird to people because some people can't get out of silly mode. But I have the knack for being able to laugh at serious moments and still be serious, but still get the laugh off because it was a quality joke. Like at funerals. I mean, one time I was at a funeral, some people down south, and my uncle, somebody asked him why he ain't kissed the body. He said he didn't want to kiss the body because the lips was gonna fall off. I remember that as a kid. And I remember saying, like, well, why would y'all say that at a funeral? Why would you? This is a funeral. You're supposed to be serious. And then I learned that everybody doesn't grieve the same way. Some people have to deal with the seriousness of things by looking at the humor within it to humanize it, because humor does humanize a lot of terrible things going on in the world. So being able to have a sense of humor could be comforting at a lot of serious moments in life. Somebody's in the hospital, everybody's worried. Sometimes a well-timed joke eases things up a little bit. Hard decision to make. Sometimes good humor can help ease those things. So don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. You're spending a lot of energy and time with this person, so you're sharing a whole lot of energy with this person, a lot. Things that happen to you, they're going to intake. Things that happen to them, you're going to intake in some shape or form. If your husband or your boyfriend comes into the house mad, upset, and you were already playing music, you had the music going, you had candles going and everything, and he come in upset, he's going to mess up the energy in the place, and vice versa. So it would be necessary or peaceful to have somebody who can understand and work with you through that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely think that'd be a peaceful thing to add to a woman. Cooking. Maybe women find cooking peaceful. Especially if you are somebody who's running around. Maybe cooking, having a man who can cook or who takes charge in the home as well as outside the home could be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody at home who is a fixer-upper dude. He's handy with everything. He can fix anything in the house. Anything go wrong, he always fixing on something. He always improving stuff. You know what I'm saying? You may have a husband who is a cook. He loves to cook. And he'll shoulder the responsibility of cooking. And you have no problem with it because he throws down and he enjoys cooking. That may be peace for you. He'll cook you breakfast. He'll cook you he'll make you a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? He'll make you dinner. He'll make you a dessert. Some guys are baking now. Some guys are really, really great bakers. You know what I'm saying? Dudes is making muffins and cakes and all kinds of just treats. You know what I'm saying, in the kitchen. So man, that might be something that's comforting. That might be something that brings peace to a woman, a dude that can actually cook and enjoys cooking. The chances are if he enjoys cooking, he cooks good. You know what I'm saying? So that could definitely be something that would be a peace bringer to a woman. What else would be a peace bringer to a woman? Making her orgasm would be a and y'all ladies let me know about that. Y'all ladies let me know if that's really something. I know I said it for the men that I wasn't going to, allow them to say sex because it's easy. But since most women don't orgasm, maybe having a man who can make you orgasm reliably is a peace. Maybe that brings peace. Y'all let me know. Nicole says she's big on energy. I'm definitely big on energy. I'm huge on energy. I am huge on energy. I'm almost weird with it. Like if it don't feel a certain way, it's like, I'm really good on recognizing certain things, and going off of, reading the room. So yeah, definitely somebody who was big on energy. But I think having a reliable source of orgasm can bring peace to a woman. Women got energy just like men got energy. Women want to get off just like men want to get off. And sometimes that's what's needed. Like physically, you need a physical release. You do. Sometimes, I know when I was married, my wife would nag sometimes over nothing. And I'm like, what are you nagging about? Like, what's wrong? Like, what's the issue? And the issue never made sense. And then we, fuss and fight a little bit, but then we end up making love or, having sex. And then we talk afterwards and he's like, well, I really wasn't mad about it. It really wasn't that big of a deal. What it really was I just needed some sex. And that's really what it boiled down to. Because it's like you arguing or you nagging about nothing, but when we have sex, everything goes out the window. It's like, oh, that's what it was. You needed this closeness. That closeness provides reassurance. If you want to look at it that way. A woman who can depend on her man to bring her to orgasm, or to at least bring her to ecstasy, or take her somewhere sexually, would definitely calm nerves and emotions. Absolutely. So that would be one way to bring peace as a man. Y'all let me know though. I don't know. Does that bring out peace, women? Or is it just, it's just some sex? I nut, he nut, that's what it is. Or is it like, okay, well, cool, I can nut, but then I could really engage and like orgasm, like my body can orgasm. And then that brings me a sense of relief. The adrenaline brings me down. My body's in a certain space. My mind's in a certain euphoria. I'm easier to talk to. I'm easier to express. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that does, maybe that would work for a woman. I don't know. I'm just saying. Would you say, Smooch? It's deeper than that. That's true. It's deeper than that. Pun intended. Pun intended on that one. She says that would be a yes. Physical release is necessary. Girls need love. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think men need to give it. Women need love and men want to give it. So I definitely think that being able to release and express yourself sexually, physically, rather, don't necessarily have to be sexually, but it could be sensually, it could be intimacy. You just may need to, maybe it's a rub down, maybe you just want your body rubbed. Maybe you like whips and chains and leather and fishnets and gag balls and cuffs. Did I say chains? Yeah, chains and chokers. Maybe you're into that. I'm just saying, maybe you're into that. And maybe that brings you a sense of peace. And if it does, then that's okay too. That's what's up. But I definitely think that there is a place for being physical to be a place where you could bring a woman like You could bring a woman legit peace. Like seriously. You can take her mind away from stress. She comes home a long day. She worried about this. She worried about that. Sometimes good service is needed. Sometimes good service is needed. Sometimes it's not about you, man. Sometimes it's about servicing her, top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? Full shelf. You know what I'm saying? Pull out all the stops. Sometimes that's needed. You know, sometimes you just need to lay a woman down and just service her body and her mind. You know, not for you, but literally to remove the stress and the tension from her body. You might want to massage her, get some hot oil, give her a nice massage her legs, massage her feet. You might want to wash her feet, you know, give her feet a nice little wash. That's always something sensual. Run her a bath, you know, bathe her, take a shower with her. You know what I'm saying? Don't necessarily have to be sex involved, but these are ways you can be intimate and bring peace to your woman through physicality. If y'all into that sort of thing, you know, that's just me. I'm sorry, you know. Yeah, intimacy is everything. It is everything, but it's not everything to everybody. Smooch, but it is true. That is very key. It's very key. You know, if that's somebody that needs that, not everybody does though. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick break, get off into this music, man. I kind of want to, since we're talking about women and orgasms and stuff, and we in the studio, why not play some Tia Songbird studio? Let's get it. Shoptalk 7, man. Tia Songbird, Love in the Studio. Let's go ahead and get it, baby. Shoptalk 7. I'll be back in a second.
I am spreading my wings. There's no time to take a break. I know exactly what you mean. When I come in the house so late, but please understand all I'm doing. I do this for us. Don't make me choose if I lose one I've lost. There's no excuse, I'm just out on my grind. I need a little more time up in the studio. If you wanna know, I'm fucking the studio. If you wanna roll, up in the studio. I'm up in the studio. Up in the studio, yeah. Up in the studio. I remember when you was supportive of me at every show, front row, recording every scene. Now Christmas lies all around her in my pics and videos. Your insecurities overshadow the main goals we set before. There was any of this before my name blew up. You weren't the same. In the same crowd screaming, you're my number one fan. But I guess now you want me to cool shit down. Yeah, I get it, it gets a little tricky. Your vision's gotten blurry. Every time you see me winning, you feel like you're losing. When you see me moving, you think I'm moving without you. How could I forget about the nights crying in your arms? You fed my dreams with plans that curve my hunger. I could never leave you starving. You're the king at the table. Pull your seat up while I cook this heat up. Up in the studio. I'm up in the studio. Up in the studio. Yeah. Up in the studio. Catch me up in the there's no me without you. There's no me. No matter what, we'll make it through. We're gonna make it. You're the only one my heart beats for. 'Cause you're mine. I'm yours. I'm yours.
in the studio. Up in the studio. Come and follow my dreams when we play in the studio. Up in the studio. Catch me up and up.
How many times will I see that situation you? Baby, I'm like a fool. She speaks my language. Yeah. Bad intentions, shape acting up, bad fitness. Visualizing me, you making bad decisions. Yeah, as for the take, that's a given. She be natural with it, saucy, usually casual dripping. And she fashion driven, lingerie, transparent vision. Hey, take my print, you know I ain't capping with it. It's about to happen, got to be all of the traffic with it. Hey, riding 90 on my way to see you. You been on my mind lately, swear that it was true. How many times I had some catty situation, me and you. Private, I like it, baby, I'm a act a fool.
You come and know you're lonely, baby, you better not be late. I got something for you, can't wait to see your face. I'm an all-nighter, baby, boy, you see how we relate. I'ma keep you safe, I'ma keep you safe. I'm a vibe like this is coming on, and I like it. I like it. Wanna keep wild, but you know that I always gotta keep coming. For a long time, you know I've been wanting to take you home. So let's make it worth the while. You ain't leaving till the morning. I like it. The way you make me feel, I won't deny it. Keep me smiling from ear to ear. Take a rush out feels when you listen to me. I get excited. I need you here. I'm waiting here. You know I want it.
I be riding 90 on my way to see you. You been on my mind lately, swear that it was true. How many times I had some catty situation, me and you. Private, I like it, baby, I'm a act a fool.
You come and know you're lonely, baby, you better not be late. I got something for you, can't wait to see your face. I'm an all-nighter, baby, boy, you see how we relate. I'ma keep you safe, I'ma keep you safe.
I'm a vibe like this is coming on, and I like it. Wanna get wild, but you know that I always gotta keep control. For a long time, you know I've been wanting to take you home. So let's make it worth the while. You ain't leaving till the morning.
Better than gotcha. It's time to unload all this pressure. When you come with the extra, afterwards I bet that you gon' know better.
I'm the better, you gon' know better. You see the look in my eyes, it's what I gotta do something to you. Shorty, I get you together.
And I'm like,
You know how I like it. This right here is priceless, and this is perfect timing. It's like, no way to deny it. Here with you, I'm right.
I be riding 90 on my way to see you. You been on my mind lately, swear that it was true. How much time I have some catty situation, me and you. Private, I like it, baby, I'm a act a fool.
You come and know you want it, baby, you better not be late. I got something for you, can't wait to see your face. I'm an all-nighter, baby, boy, you see how we relate. I'ma keep it safe, I'ma keep it safe.
Riding up on the plane to see you. You know my guess when it's true. That's how it's situation me too, don't come.
Every time she hear my voice, she scream out, Dino, do this shit. She say, yeah, get a moist, left me no choice, I just might do that. But instead, it's screw this. I get bread, I do this shit. Cause I just can't trust that, cause all that back don't do exist. Every time she hear my voice, she scream out, Dino, do this shit. She say, yeah, get a moist, left me no choice, I just might do that. But instead, it's screw this. I get bread, I do this. Cause I just can't trust that, cause all that back don't do exist. You know the snakes come for the great ones, that's when you weed them out. If you've been A1 since day one, you know who I'm speaking about. Just been watching cause I got it locked and I know that they plotting and scheming now. I don't believe in no back door, cause I don't leave my keys around. As soon as they see me, they screaming now. People like, what is the scene about? I turn up the music and hop out the pit. Now you get to see what we about. I pass them in traffic and now they be all out the window. Bodies just leaning out. They wanted to see that what Gino could do and I did it. So do you believe it now? I please the crowd. Yes, indeed, I do that. If you talking about cheese for pounds, best believe I move that pivot. You better ease it down. It's just me, my crew that's sick. It's just me, my crew that's sick. Hey, yo, Diesel, do that.
Every time she hear my voice, she scream out Diesel, do that. She said, get her moist, love me, no choice. I just might do that. But instead, it's stress. I get bread, I do that. Plus, I just can't trust that. So all that back don't exist. Every time she hear my voice, she scream out Diesel, do that. She said, get her moist, love me, no choice. I just might do that. But instead, it's stress. I get bread, I do that. Plus, I just can't trust that. So all that back don't exist. Get behind me, I know that I'm ready now. Wanna sign me, I know that they jelly now. Tell them patience, I gotta be steady now. Live like an Asian, smoking on belly now. I ain't worried about none that you mentioned. That you talking about hundreds and Benjamins. They can tell that I'm running a minute. This RP arc on my son, I'ma finish. I mix it up with the Gucci Gabbana. I mix it up like a coupe and a Hummer. Gum cold as a scoop in the summer. I give a work, they gon' shoot for a number. Can't understand why they always so pressed about Mac though. I keep it true in 100. Not really worried about shit that they do at that back though. They gon' come through for the drama. They say they show while she looking away. What's on your hip hop to go away? I gotta come down to riot, just sit for the diet. You know that I'm cooking today. They going crazy for that good easy. That lazy, but that need me. They know that I'm not a regular peasy. I tell them don't call my cellular. Every time she hear my voice, she scream out Dino, do this. She say, yeah, get a moist, left me no choice. I just might do that. But instead, it's screw it. I get bread, I do it. Plus, I just can't trust that, cause all that back don't do exist. Every time she hear my voice, she scream out Diesel, do that. She said, get her moist, love me, no choice. I just might do that. But instead, it's stress. I get bread, I do that. Plus, I just can't trust that. So all that back don't exist.
Every time she hear my voice, she scream out Dino, do this. She say, yeah, get a moist, left me no choice. I just might do that.
Every time she hear my voice, she scream out Diesel, do that. She said, get her moist, love me, no choice. I just might do that.
This is a producer.
Yo.
Yeah. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Always protecting my energy and therapy to stop the kill spree. They don't wanna be my enemy. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Always protecting my energy. Trying to date me a centerpiece. Man, I know these all sick of me. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Man, I know these all sick of me. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Man, I know these all sick of me. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Always protecting my energy. Flash G in the vicinity. Out of town, they can't get with me. Silly hoes, ain't no tricking me. So I'ma f***ing tell you to leave. Never get a fans all of me. Gotta keep a little mystery. Pure bread straight off the 3. Time to let the dog off the leash. Fortified like the armory. Like a crime scene, ain't no crossing me. Always live, ain't no pausing me. Green light going top speed. Dare you try to stop me. Got no time for monotony. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Always protecting my energy and therapy to stop the kill spree. They don't wanna be my enemy. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Always protecting my energy. Trying to date me a centerpiece. Man, I know these all sick of me. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Man, I know these all sick of me. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Ain't with that weirdo activity. Man, I know these all sick of me. Never let the hate get to me. Won't bow down, can't take a knee. Make them bow down. All hail the king. Pucker up, haters gon' kiss the ring. I'm a vibe feeling when I hit the scene. My life a movie, play my role with ease. That's why these groupies always stalking me. Not talking money, don't talk to me. Live a solo, I don't want company. Too busy tending to this money tree. Zero time for the fuckery. You don't really want beef with me. Just mad I'm what you'll never be. Had to say it just for the clarity. For the record, this ain't scaring me. Trying to have to sharing me.
What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? We are back, man. Shop Talk 7. We up top, but we get down. I am your boy, Get This D Smith in the house, man. On another Shop Talk 7 Monday night, man. Love you guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for stopping through. Once again, shout out to the boy Media Minings. Get well soon, brother. Love you, man. Shout out to the boy Chill told me to post this. Shout out to the homie, man. Can't wait for y'all to come back, man. And yeah, let's get back in this shop, baby. Let's get it on. Let's get it on, man. Once again, shout out to the playlist real quick, man. The last one was that Weirdo Activity. Shout out the boy Cypher Sick, man. And before that, we had A Bud Carter, man, featuring Chocolate Berry, the beautiful Chocolate Berry, with Now. Shout out to that joint, man. And before that, like I said, we had to get a little sensual there on the end of this conversation. Tia Sonberg Studio. Hope y'all was by a speaker. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the playlist, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Yeah, man. Y'all see it on the bottom of the screen real quick, man. We was talking about the men's side earlier where we asked, well, men, what is it? You know, how can a woman bring you peace? How can she disrupt it? And then I decided to flip it around and, you know, let's address the woman's side. And so we came up with a few different things, you know, being able to take care of her, being able to comfort her, provide a place where she can be, you know, soft, cooking, providing things of that nature for her, and giving her orgasms, you know, pleasing her body, servicing her body and her mind, you know, in a physical way. Doesn't necessarily have to be sex, intercourse, but find ways to pleasure her mind, to take her away, to give her an escape, you know, an escape within the home, within your peace. That brings peace. You know what I'm saying? Basically, give unto others as you would have them give unto you. So the golden rule applies, baby. So yeah, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you guys, whether you tuned in on YouTube, whether you tuned in on StreamYard, on Facebook, or now the Roku app. Yeah, that's right. You can find us on the Roku app, so ain't no excuse. I'm not posting links no more. Go to the Roku app. You can find us all the time, man. Support District Radio Network, My Radio Chicago, Shop Talk 7, baby. Get This D in the building, man. Y'all make sure y'all check us out, okay? We will be back tomorrow. We got Jarilla and Spiller coming through tomorrow, man. Get used to it. It's supposed to come through tomorrow, man. So we got that lined up. Wednesday, we got Heartline of Chicago coming through to help give us some safety tips, man. So we're gonna talk to my homie, man, and see how that goes. And she's gonna do a demonstration for us, man. And looking forward to that. Then Thursday gonna be pretty big, man. Thursday gonna be pretty big. I mean, this whole week's been pretty big, but Thursday's gonna be dope. We got that girl Olivia coming through, man. Got that girl Olivia coming through, and we got the collective coming through. We got the collective coming through, man. So we're gonna have a full house Thursday. It's gonna be dope. Looking forward to it, man. I'm sure Yetta Baby's gonna be around. So shout out to Yetta. Everybody needs a Yetta. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got a Yetta, you need to do better. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tro, shout out to Cash Go Crazy and the boy Treble, man. Once again, happy birthday to him and happy birthday to K Caesar. Shout out to the boy DJ Get Him. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be a dope episode come Thursday, man. It's gonna be a dope episode come Wednesday. It's gonna be a dope episode come tomorrow. And we're cooking up something for Friday. So we're gonna see what's going on Friday. Yeah, man, we're gonna get it in. We're gonna get it in, man. So y'all stay tuned, man. Shop Talk 7 trying to make some things happen, man. So we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for stopping in and hanging out. Y'all know how it is, man. We got to go out the same way we came in, man. We got to. It's only right. It's only right. I mean, it is. I mean, it's not wrong. It'd be wrong if we didn't, because, you know, we came in with such energy. So we kind of got to get up out of here with some energy. I mean, that's how I feel. How y'all feel? I mean, that makes sense? And if y'all pay attention to, like, the way we promo stuff, our promos match our show. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about energy, we really do mean that. We really do need the energies. And when we do our promos, it's important that our promos reflect us as a show. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that does that. I think it does. You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the music on the playlist, man. Shout out to the dope artists that we are featuring on our promos, man. I think we got a couple of them with Dub from Right Way on there, man. We got a couple with landscaping on there, man. So, man, shout out to the people, man. And speaking of landscaping, let's go out the way we came in, baby. Landscaping, Luch, Street Boy Stretch, 39th to the Heights, boy. Turn y'all music up, turn those speakers up, and let's go ahead and get up out of here with a bang, baby. Let's go. Shop Talk 7. See y'all on the other end, baby. Check out tomorrow. Peace.
Jesus shit. Be affection. Walk through that door to see the light. Slow plow, I tried to push it wide. Shit was weak, I couldn't get no sleep. Fuck the white, I'm fucking with the green for the bucks. I like the green, got inside that place. Get you high like John Moran. My shit, yeah, I'm pumping that. Stay on the move, keep it real, ain't fuck around with you goofies. Make me double G you die thinking it's Gucci. I'm a landscaper. For the pledge for the damn paper. Fuck you pay me, I'm out of damn favors. Lose, think it's sweet, you die, gon' push your luck. Like a no-hand nigga, I still can get you touched. Get it right here, purple buzz with some light hair. Got you thinking you can fly like light year. Toys on me ain't looking, can make a move. I pop smoke, yeah, this shit, cause couple tickets, what I'm in it for. Hit the connect, told them send it on, we building goals. Whoa, 448, what that shit weigh? Fuck a war, nigga, get cake. Lose. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. From 39 to the heights. It's big shit, baby. Big shit poppin'. Big shit poppin'. You gotta know that. What up, Luke? From the heights to the low, like a poem. We gon' get it on, baby. Yeah. Street boy stress, got hella moves. Big boy business, nigga, I ain't got shit to prove. Just scored a lick for the 50, I got some shit to move. Lose, hit the line, you know your team is smooth. Double battle 3 off the block. Hold the Steph Curry way, check a bag on the Tuesday and Thursday. Chicken the curry way. I've been toe stepping for years, I keep a stupid play. Go mouth and be playing in life, I'm with the snatches play. Move around, big homie, back on the stupid grind. If you ain't in my way, little dude, pay me no never mind. Quality control by the piece, that is out of smoke. The prices just shopped on the lows, I need another boat. Cause I'm real, now they call me Houdini, I need 100 more. I've been put up month after month for months, check the scope. Yay, 448, what that shit weigh? Way up a war, nigga, get cake, get straight.